So here we are again. Going to be trying to work on Blazor again today. We're going to be doing a variety of things. I got to get my programming going. My programming. What do you call it? Wrong one. My workspace, programming workspace, going here, and then I got to start my authorization. AMG authorization. So the things that's been going on here is that I'm still trying to figure out how to get auth. Okay, so I've made progress. Okay, so to be fair, it's not that I haven't been able to get anything going. I have made progress. I've got it all the way into what might be the last step in the process. I've got it all the way where it's going to the validate call to my auth API, and then the problem is the auth API is not returning the proper value. So it's coming back as like it's saying that I'm not providing the key, and that in itself is kind of the problem here. So I've been kind of trying to figure out how to get it to send me back what exactly is the problem, because it's like saying there's no key provided, but I am putting it in the header, and as a result it is provided, right? So that's kind of the big problem. I'm actually able to get it to provide the key. I am providing the key, but the auth API is saying I'm not. So as a result, I actually am unable to get it to be read on this other end. So you can see here, I have, oops, this is my authorization API, and it's got, validate token, and it's supposed to be able to read that, and then these are all the conditions. It's supposed to send out a static code, signature key not found, or invalid base 64 key format, or something. Problem is, when I actually run my, did I open it already? I don't think I did, but let's check. No. Okay, so when I go to the UCL, this is the app that I'm trying to run, and as that is, we've got, all right, so here we are, validate token async. Validate token async is not returning a value. So we're getting response.isSuccess status code, right where you see the cursor flashing, is not happening. It's saying no. And then as a result of that, we have an attempt to read the status code from the content, but what's happening is it just says there is no status code, or it doesn't have a valid value. So I'm unable to get that to behave as expected. So we're going to keep trying to plug away here, and ultimately, hopefully, be able to figure this out. All right, so what we're going to do here is run it again with an attempt to well, first I got to get authorized running here, so let's start that up. And then So I got my validate token here. And the only way this can work is like if you see that I go through, now this does definitely work. I will open Postman here to show an example. So when I call it, I just got to put the bearer token that is returned from the login attempt into the header. So if I go to login here, and go, well, we already got that stuff in, we hit send. And then we got our bearer token here. So if I take this value minus the quotes, just the simple token, and put it copy, and we go to validate token, and then we go to the header, and copy or paste. Oops. All right, so we got the new one, and then we hit validate token. It comes back as a 200, okay, and then it shows you what values it has. So it shows AMG, AM Gamer. It shows, you know, it has everything in it. It's the whole thing. So it's got the audience, the issuer, the expiration time, the whole bit. It's all working. So that should come back through, and all I'm doing is providing an authorization that is the bearer token. Bearer plus space plus token. So if I go through to my UCL now, and go, let's see here. So we got the UCL code. When I go ahead and run this, I should be able to run my code and get it to go all the way through to well, it'll go all the way to here, but the problem is, like I said, it's not reading it. So I'm having trouble getting it to read my token here, for whatever reason. The unauthorized response is coming back empty, even though it does have a token. There is a token, and the token looks valid from what I can tell. So we're going to find out what exactly is the blow up here. Information test. I don't even know what that is. I got a log going. It's just logging test. Oh, I think that's in my program.cs. I should take that out. All right, so we'll go login. All right. Now we get all the way to here. We go F5. Clean token, which all this is doing is, I believe all this does is take everything off that isn't the bare space. So it's just token space is all it is. The same stuff that I'm putting in the header on the, so if I go F5 here, and then I look at the token, it should just be bare space. See, bearer space and then the whole token. That's everything I would put in to the bearer value. So let's go look at this guy. We'll go to view. Let's view it as a, I don't know, JSON. I don't know, whatever. So we got this value. I'm going to copy it. Copy value. We're going to go back over to my, this guy here. Copy all, and then we're going to paste my new value, which is going to be different. Oops, nope, maybe not. Let's go back up here. Say copy value again, and then try it again here. So we got isn't it pasting? Paste. Okay, so copy value is not copying the value. Copy item. All right. I don't know what maybe it's just try it again. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we have the bearer space and then my new key. We hit send. And it's valid. See, everything's happy camper. So the only problem is that we're, for whatever reason, not able to get, we're not able to get this to actually go through for whatever reason. So like we hit F10 here. And we go HTTP var request equals new HTTP request. And then we're going to go. So this just says the type of the token, and so we still have token. And it still says the same thing. I mean, it's nothing to it. Bearer space blah 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 blah. That's all it is. So if I set this, which I'm doing now, so now it's set. I should be able to go look at the request. And let's see if I can go look at the request here. Ah, gosh dang it. Alright, so we got the request headers. Well, let's just go look at the... Let's see here, request headers. Alright, so we got headers here. Oh, we're getting bearer. So when I put the type in there, it puts it in on its own. So I do need to strip off bearer. Well, poo. Okay. Maybe that's the problem. Somehow I looked at this, I thought I looked at this before. I think I checked what the token was. I thought it was just setting it to it, but apparently by doing it this way, it's putting it back. Don't know why, but don't want that. So I got to take it off so that I can put it back. And you know, interestingly enough, I actually tried to just set it to the string, just say this is the token, and it didn't let me. It actually has to be a valid, it has to be an authentication header value. I mean, it's basically got to have that, I don't know, what do you want to call it, the format, the call to it. You can't just, this has to be an authentication header value. It cannot be just a text value. I even tried to set it up as just a header that I called authorization and then just put the text in. Don't let me do that either. So it's like, nope, apparently that particular value is an error of some kind. So as a result, I was unable to get both to plug through. So yeah, I have to kind of try to be, you have to make that header authentication, the authentication header be an authentication header value. So well, yeah, we're just gonna have to go down here, I guess. And when I clean, remove a little bit more of the text. So I got clean token. We found it. Instead of saying we're doing a substring, but we're gonna have to do, this is the starting point and this is the length. So the starting point is gonna have to be where this is plus 2, 4, 6, 7. So we can go here, plus 7. And then hopefully it'll just be the token, right? So that'll allow us to get to the point I need here. Okay, so alright, so I'll go back here, I suppose, and run it again. Wait, did I finish it though? Yeah, I guess it's not paused. Okay, so we'll try it again. Well, oh, it is paused. Why is it? Oh, the pause button would be available. That was weird. Okay. Well, hopefully this is going to be a slightly different... Oops, something blew up. Dang nabbit. I'm going to have to put a try catch in here, maybe? Let's see what... I should put a try catch on everything, right? I mean, proper. So it didn't like my token. I chopped off too much. 2, 4, 6, 7. If this is where I'm getting to, plus 7 should be the starting point. Oh, this should probably be -9. Okay, here we go again. Alright, so let's see what that does. Let's go here. Do we have a value now? Minus the token. Okay, so hopefully we're good. Alright, so we are back in here. Now, go ahead. 10, 10. I'm going to go look at this value, see what it looks like. Alright, it looks good. It's bare space. Alright. And let's see what this does. At 10. It's going to make the call. It blows up. Task is canceled. The exception was originally thrown at the call stack. Break when this exception type is thrown, except from following. Exception was thrown. This was canceled. My validate token async and it doesn't even tell you what the problem is. Originally thrown at the call stack. And I can't even hit, I have a catch, but it won't let me, oh, break when the exception type is thrown. I don't want to break. What is the problem? Why won't it continue into the exception now? Should be. It should step. Oh, it did step. Why did it? That was weird. Okay. So I can continue. A task was canceled. How was it canceled? What? I don't understand. What canceled it? All right, well. What does that mean? A task was canceled. Hmm. What canceled it? Do I not have? Do I not have the? I guess my question is, do I not have? This is open, right? It's running. Yeah. All right, let's try it again. I don't know why it would be canceled, or whatever task it thinks it's canceled to, but. Alright, so you know your task. Go here, and then we go F10. Oh, that one went through. That was weird. Okay, did I take too long last time looking at it? Oh, look. It read. Return result. So it is valid? Did it work? Ah! It worked, folks. It worked. Huh. Not even sure what I did. I mean, so I cleaned that up. The second time, well, I'm not sure what I did to get past the event task was canceled or whatever, but ultimately it still seems like it plugged through. So now let's see what happens when I try to do all this stuff. Ah, still blew up. What happened now? Wait, is valid? No, not is valid. Wait. Oh, wait. It didn't come back as valid? Wait a minute, did I read that wrong? Wait a minute, I must... Alright, I think it came back as not valid. Something misread it. Alright, let's go try it again. Alright, let's try it again, right? F10, no, F5. Try it again. I don't really need those breakpoints anymore. And then we're going to go... Alright, so we go in here. Everything's good. We go in here. We hit here. What is result? Is it not... It's like result null is valid, null, but it's false. Wait. Why is it false? I don't get it. Because it went in, response is successful. The code is, the response, read from JSON. Like it can't read from the JSON? What is that? Because we already got successful. I don't get the problem here. what is going on here? Why would it? Okay, so reading from JSON, async. What is the content? What is content on here? Does it not return a content? Response content. Content type, application JSON, content. There's like not a view that lets you actually see what the content is. Because content, because we already know it's coming in, and so what is the problem here? Struggling with this, man. So does this thing not come back? Token validation result. What is the token validation result? Oh no, because that's just the class. It's just the name of the class. Read from JSON async. But it's not like the result. No, any suggestions, anybody? Got my blue diamond almonds back here. Gotta be careful though. I chew them up so I don't get enough crumbs in my throat that I'm coughing. Because I will cough. My body, I don't know, likes to catch pieces of nuts and almonds in my throat, and then I'm coughing for. So, ultimately, the problem here appears to be something with regards to it's not, the content of this response is not JSON. That's what it's coming back as. I don't know why it can't read this JSON token. But it is in fact not coming back as JSON for some reason. Read from JSON async, and it just doesn't come back because it just says the result here is whatever that is, and it just says is valid false. I don't even know what is result supposed to be. Is it like a just a variant? So this just says read from JSON async. What does this return? It just returns a Boolean. So it was unable to read it, and that's what it's complaining about? It just seems so weird. No, I probably should change my my game here. So you see, I set my here comes the coffee. You can see I set my tag right game. Alrighty, well, I'm stumped. I don't know how important this is because it just says it's not valid, but I know I can read it. Validate token async. Because it came back is successful. So now, and I already know it can read it because I've already read it on occasion. So do I need this? What does, why? I'm not sure what it's expecting to find in the response.content. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, in this point where its response is at this point where response is already successful, we got a successful status code, but the response isn't returning any content, or at least not content that it can derive from, is it JSON? So what is it like a wrong type? You know, I mean, that's the question. What does, it's supposed to be sending back an HTTP request that can I mean, but it comes back with the response. And is it because it's not loading the content? Maybe I'm not loading content in my response. But it does return, right? Because that's what this is. So when you look at the body, isn't that what this is? There's not like a content value, but the so the body is returning the content. So why can't it be derived? Is there like another way to read the body? I am stumped. Why is it doing that? Why? I mean, I get that I could probably just skip that line, just say return true, you know. But is that the solution I want to go with? You know. Is there something else I should read? Maybe I should read the body. Is that possible? I thought content was the body. I mean, I don't think body is even an option in the. I don't even think option is or body is an option in the response. Hmm. Okay, so all right. Let's go look to see if there's another option here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read what this is supposed to do. And what, maybe I'm returning the wrong kind of header. You know what? That's an idea. Let's go back to my, let's go give ChatGPT ChatGPT the first call of the day. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Content. Oops. Let's see. Actually, content dot read is returning false even when response dot is successful is success status code is true in this code. What is the problem? Let's just go ahead and give it the whole code so it can tell me what the heck is happening. Let's see if it knows. Let's see if it can analyze my code and go, hey dude, your problem is blah. I think the problem is that, to be honest, I think the problem is that I have a different type of object. Is it done? No. Just thinking about it. In the code snippet you provide, the issue, the method could be failing to deserialize the content into the token validation result class. This can happen if the JSON structure of the response does not match the structure validate token validation result. The response content type is not application JSON or is missing. It is, because I looked at it. It was application JSON. Ensure that the token validation class has the correct properties and data types that match the JSON structure. Well, maybe that's the thing. Let's go look at token validation response, which is what I'm... Oh, result. Oh. No, token validation result is where I'm at here. And that's where I'm at here. Is that why? Maybe it's deserializing bad. Oh. Oh no, it's token payload value. No. Alright, tokens, all it has is valid. Maybe that's the problem. This guy's coming back false because it's not deserializing it into the proper format. So the content, if I read the content here, a content type, because I just look at content and it says read from JSON async, but content is just whatever this is, right? And all it is HTTP connection response content. Click on it and I look at it, and all it is 3 things. So if this is what it's supposed to, there's like nothing here. I mean, this is what it's supposed to deserialize, right? So if I go look at this as alright, so why won't this let me read this? It does kind of deserialize it, but it's not type and length. Content type is application JSON, so we're good there. But it's almost like what it's returning is not the expected. It's not the expected value. What is? I go here. Let's go see what this does. I go. So here's content again. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm just looking at content, and I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing. Huh. There's nothing here. I guess I would expect this content to return something. But it's like there's nothing in this content except the headers. And then when I go to content here, it's like deserializing it wrong. I don't know what it's expecting to see, but I think the problem is it can't find this result thing that it's trying to get. Because I have it set as a token validation result, but I just think if it comes back valid, I think we're okay. I don't think content has anything. I'm really struggling with the what is it doing? Told you I was gonna start coughing if I started eating those. Dang it, I only ate one. Jeez. Raby to the rescue. Raby Pharaoh, what do you got, man? I'm struggling with why. I mean, I'm guessing it's because it's trying to break down the header into a single value, which doesn't match what this is. And I'm not even sure. Okay, so here's part of it too. I think what I need to do is just say result is true. I just think I need to say result is true and return it as true. Because I don't think this is going to deserialize. I don't know why content is only. My problem is I don't understand why content is only a header. But it doesn't matter because I'm not reading that. So that's what's throwing me off. It doesn't matter why it's why this. All right, screw it. I think the problem is I may have gotten this code from an example that was just simplified, and it gave me that as a potential solution. But I think I could just set that to true. I'm screw it. I'm doing it. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. But I'm going to say yeah, I don't know what it's doing. Let's just say result equals, and then we're going to say true. Right? Because true should make it read. No, that's not going to work because that's not the name of my class. Result is not, unless, because it was deserializing it into the token validation result. Can I do, does this work? Token validation result. Nah, I didn't think that would work. I figured I might have been pushing my luck with that one. No, alright, so I'm actually, I think my call, which is login razor, is expecting it to come back. No, that's not the call that's making that call. So the call that's making this call is get auth value, which is going to come in, and it's just going to go, what is valid is a valid token async. So it's validate token async, expects it to come back with an is valid value. So can I, is there a variable up here? So is that the name? Class token validate. Can I just say is valid equals true? Because response equals this, but we're just doing result, and result is just a variable. What happens if I just say, can I do this? Is valid? Or how about is valid? Yeah, but there's not a variable available to me here. So how do I reference this boolean here? I think I need to create a local variable. What if I just do this? Nope, because it's looking for this value to be true. What am I doing wrong here? I want to reference this, but obviously it just needs it to be set. Alright, so we got var. We can't do this. And it won't let me set this to true, will it? I have a feeling it's not going to like this, but we're going to try it. Let's see. Let's set this as the next statement. Won't let me. Oh, it's show next statement, set next statement. Whatever. hot reload? Nope. Won't let me hot reload, so I gotta refresh. Let's start over. Yeah. Nope, build errors. What did I do? Operator. Nope, doesn't like it. Oh. Wait. Operator cannot be applied to operand of type Boolean. Oh. Still doesn't like it. Okay, so that doesn't work. So result, but yet result gets... It's because when I did the JSON, it was going to put it into the class object type. So what if I do a new... No, I don't want to do a new. Gosh, why can't I do... What is the problem here? How do I reference the property of the class? That's all I want to do is reference the property of this class. But I can't just do isVal or... I don't know, man. Rabby Pharaoh to the rescue. I don't know, man. You don't seem to be rescuing me. Okay, so let's go ahead and I feel like this is something. This is just such a basic thing. Why can't I reference this? It's like my I don't know. Maybe I'm glitching. I'm glitching out. It's been too long, I guess. How to reference class property within the class. It's almost like I have property to reference other properties in the same class. Because see, this is actually being developed. You know, it's okay. It's not in the same class. This is a separate class. So result is probably a new validation result. I think that's probably the problem here. And what do I do? Just that. Okay. And then I can do result. I have to actually set it. Can I say new and then set it? Can I do new is valid equals true? Nah, I didn't think it was going to let me do that. It probably wants me to do that. It's the last step. Alright. We're going to go result is valid. There we go. No, it doesn't like. Now I have to put this in. Okay, so that might get me past. It's going to get me past all that. Because it's really all it is. If it's successful, that's all I care about. So let's go see if that works. Because it's just saying, hey, go check this. Is it good? Hey, it's good. All right, well then let's start up again. I do, on the other hand, need to remove this piece from the, I have a call to the login that just says test. I don't need this. This is a silly extra here. But I don't think, shouldn't be a problem, but it might be. Alright, you have 5. I can get rid of both of these breakpoints. I'm no longer doing that. It's no longer an issue. Now we're in here. Now we know that we can go here, 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 and call my request. And it says, yay, and we'll go response. Now we're going to go in here, create a new one of these, set it true, and return. Which we'll do. And we're going to go in here. Are we valid? We should skip this. It did. Yay. Now, the question is, do I have all the right values in here that are going to match? Let's go see. What are the values I expected to match with? We're going to have audience, issue, and expire. So we got odd, ish, expire. Type on that one is role, which is not what I expected to say, but JTI, and then type on that one is name identifier. Let's see if that defaults on its own, which is just set to email right now. Let's see how this works. Nope, it blew up because it didn't even try to read the rest. Why is it such a... I mean, why does it have to be type such big word? I mean, why does it have to be a path? Alright, so my payload is supposed to be email. I mean, it blew up, so I gotta put in some kind of a, why did it, well, maybe it worked. Alright, let's go see. Because it didn't go to the catch. I do have a try catch there. Nope, didn't work. I would have expected it to do something. Because it's supposed to redirect if it gets past that. It's supposed to redirect. So we got, let's go to login. I mean, I should become arriving back here. That's where I should be returning to. And obviously it's blown up. Converting null little or possible null value to non-nullable type. Alright, stop this. Huh. Well, it usually gives you an idea of how you can take care of the null issue. But it's not showing me. Don't know why. Quick actions. Where is the quick actions? Okay. Well, it's no quick actions. So we'll open this up again. Now it could be that something broke because I did delete something from the program.cs and maybe it's not compiling right because I changed code even though it wasn't in a related class. Maybe something broke there. So hopefully that is the problem I'm creating for myself, and this will fix it. So because we'll go F5. Oh, wait, did I remove all of my breaks? How did I end up back here? Oh, no, I probably need to break out. Okay, so we're gonna, I put it on a logger line. That was kind of silly. Um, Now, this is not going to the exception. Oh, there we go. There's something. Oh, see, it is blowing up. It's supposed to go down each line here, and it doesn't like that I said sub. So there's something not quite right with my call to this thing here. So, um, hold on a second. I gotta step away for just a moment. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so still trying to work with this issue. As we come through here, I'm coming up with the problem of it hits this, it's not reading the payload right. I don't know why the payload is coming back with sub. I thought that's what it was reading, but if I look at the body here, the body is saying this path, and I don't... Can I change that? That's what I'm trying to figure out, is if it's possible to change that. No, I'm obviously not going to change it here, but how is it determining the type and the role? It's like, why is this type the schema? And why is it not working? All right, so is it possible for me to read this? Let's go see. Let's go read what the token actually says, right? So if I go here and go to text, it is sub. It says sub. All right. So role doesn't have a value, but sub should. Okay. See, and then it just breaks out. It's not even going to an error. It just like says, no, not doing that. Can't claim value. The payload. JSON payload. So I should probably look at this value. Somehow it's deserializing wrong, or it's not showing what it's expecting to see in the token. So, all right, let's hit F5 again. Let's get through this. We know it's not working, so we're going to go back here again. Oops, but I do need to go back here and put a breakpoint in the payload. Let's go see what payload is at this point. So payload right now, count 6, sub, yeah, it says sub, AM gamer, string, string, string. I mean, I can see sub, unless it's not going down the line. Maybe that's the problem. It going down, it's tripping up on the fact that my payload or my class doesn't match because here these don't even identify types, right? So we got username, so they should just be username. This is 5 items. Oh, what is JTI? What is JTI? I think I'm missing one. See, I think I have 6 items in here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 6. What the heck is JTI? Oh, is that my token? No. What the heck is JTI? JSON. I mean, it's some sort of a key, maybe? Maybe it's a key, but I don't know what key that is. Is it the secret key that it's showing off the world? No, it doesn't matter here because it's not. This isn't live or anything. But what is? What is the... Let's go look at my secret key. I don't need that. All right, this one. Development. Nope, it's not the secret. I don't even know what that is. It's not that either. Let's go look at my actual app. Does my app have a secret in it? Are we hiding a secret? Nope, no secrets. Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong app. Let's go to the right app. AMG authorized. Now we'll go look, see what this is. Solution Explorer. Go back down here. Go look at this guy. Alright, it's not there. So is it in here? No. And then we're going to go to manage user secrets. Okay, there is a key here, but that is not the key that is. Whatever that is not the same. So whatever it thinks that is, I don't know. Okay, so it's not my key. Problem is not the key. So why is it not loading that correctly? Well, I got 6. I got to put JTI in if for no other reason. I need to. I'm trying. It's trying to map 6 items to 5 items. What is JTI? I'm going to ask. I would think it's. Oh, it's not a token. It's just like, what is that? All right. Google or chat, what do you got for me, man? What is JTI in a JSON bearer token body? ID, it's a claim that provides a unique identifier for the token. The identifier can be used to prevent the reuse of the token, often helping to mitigate replay attacks. Oh. The JTI claim is optional but useful in scenarios where you need to keep track of tokens, such as implementing token revocation lists or ensuring that a token is not used more than once. For example, in the payload of a JSON web token, it might look like this. Okay, so I guess I can grab it, right? I mean, we're trying to load this stuff. All right, so we'll close this up. Go back here, close that up. And that. And that. I don't know why that's open. And there we go here. All right, so we're going to go back here. And then I got to go fix my payload. So I got username is, there's actually JTI, I don't know, what's this, identifier, JSON ID. We'll do that. And then we're going to go down here. I'm going to load the thing. We're going to go oops. What do I do? We're going to go JTI over here. This is going to be dot JSON ID. So JSON ID not. It's going to let me. It tends to not let me do this stuff. Yeah, see it. I don't even know what the point is if it's going to keep killing everything I try to. Keeps throwing out my my stuff. Take a long time to load the app again, though, I'll tell you that. Alright, log in again, and now we're here, F5, F10, good, we are getting past all this stuff, which is fantastic. here. Ah, it's still blown up. What the heck? Why won't it read through there? My payload. What is wrong with my payload now? Alright, we're going to read my payload. Oh, but I'm out of the payload creation zone. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright. Gotta restart it. That sucks. Okay. Alright, so we're here. Alright, so what is the JSON payload? Okay, so we can look at this again. So we got 6 items. I now have 6 in here, right? 3, 6. I have username, ID, name. So when I go here, and we have sub, JTI, exp-ish and odd, exp-ish and odd. Name is not matching. So whatever we got going for name here, name is not a thing that it's loading up correctly because I'm not matching this long old term role. So there's something I'm not providing. I'm not providing the name apparently, and it's just using whatever. And it's not liking the value. Now I could probably just drop that in there, that string. And at least it wouldn't be complaining about that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and try again, shall we? Alright, let's go look at my auth API and just go see how it's loading these. Let's go, we got user. Nope. Let's go see, well, sub. No, that's not a good. How about name? Alright, so we got there's sub, there's JTI. Then it has role, Jewett registered claim names.jti sub. So some of these must just be done by default. You know? I mean, oh, here you go, token, but they're not giving them, this doesn't give them names. We got token, issuer, audience, claims, expiration. It's setting the values in there. These are the values I provide the login request has email and password. Register request has email, password, and role. And token request. So there must be a way to provide sub. We got the JTI getting set. All right, what is this? All right, let's go to the next. Let's go JTI. I want to find everywhere that JTI is defined. Nope, only one spot. It's right here. Because I would have thought that would be where name or whatever this identifier is. var claims new. So I'm guessing I have to. Where is a claim defined? Register, login request, token request. Druid security token. Issuer, audience, and expire. So it's like when you set them, they get names. You set them, they get names. I don't know how they're doing that though. Do I have this defined? Claim string type. So claim types is just is probably I'd imagine it's just an enum somewhere, right? Go to definition. Holy moly. So this is a system enum. I mean, it's a class, I suppose, but so if you say role, it's going to fill it in with this stuff. There it is, role. So it's putting in this string. But same goes with sub, right? Because sub is getting email's an option on here too. I should probably change that. My sub is probably supposed to be my name, but I'm not using name to log in. I'm using email. So name is this, but I can't get it. It's not coming back as name. Well, role is coming back as role, which is weird, right? Oh no, it's role that doesn't come back correctly. And name ain't coming back at all. Name ain't even a thing. Oh, is that my problem? So I've got my sub. Oh, there is no name. I got expire, issue, and odd. This is role. Interesting. Okay. I probably should have a name, but right now I don't. User email. You know what? I'm going to actually put the name in here. We're going to do this. Username. And for now, I'm going to make username match email. going to be the same line as the email. Look at this. And this could be username. Because I think I need it for referencing other things, but I think we're going to go with that for now. Okay, so it's probably not going to work because it's going to say I changed stuff, and I don't know. It doesn't know how to work with this. Apparently, hot reload is not so hot. Okay, let's see if that works. All right, so we're going to go. We have it fully loaded. Now is the point where we just, I guess, wait for it to load back up. Back here. Back here. Probably can take this out. It seems to be working pretty good. I could probably stop that process. Go through here. We get valid results. Say yes, it's true. Good. Go here. Still blowing up. Oh, God. What is the problem, man? Oh, because role is not named role for whatever reason. That's right. Because if I go payload, this doesn't show up as role. It shows up as 3. I only have 7. Oh, well, that's okay because I'm adding this one twice. Why is okay. Let's try again. So we're good here. So we have a payload. Payload is showing 6 items. I've got sub, JTI, this terribly long name, exp-ish and odd, exp-ish and odd. But why is that showing up like that? Where everything else showed up as a name, that is showing up as something else. It's whatever it deserialized, right? So the payload is this whole thing. Shot, yeah. So it's seeing this as the sees this as the value. Don't know why. Why is it? Why is the payload coming in with role? Shoot. I gotta check my dog just a minute. Okay, so what is the problem? I think that there must be a place where sub is being somehow identified as the payload, but it's coming in here as the payload. So how is, where is payload being identified? Because you can see that it's sub. Sub is being replaced, but role is not. Is there a definition of this? Decode token parts. Is it because it doesn't know role? No, it's got to know role, right? Token parts. No, payload gets identified way back here. And then it gets split into token parts. Decode down to token parts. What's this? Oh, it's only reading the first one of the token parts as the payload. So yeah, it's almost like it's being passed to me that way. It's being passed as sub, which makes sense because, well, no, it doesn't make sense because when I look at this one, there's sub is not here. It just says name identifier, but yet it's coming in as sub. So something is translating that string to sub. That first sub is becoming sub, but yet role is staying what it is. So something's identifying or translating that. Interestingly enough, it's happening after we get it, right? I mean, it has to be happening after we get it because it's the same string going into Postman here. Postman is reading this value and getting the two strings, but some tool or something is reading this. So it's like decode base64 URL. Is this actually a, let's go to this. Let's see, is this a local thing? Did I create this? Okay. There we go. Wait, maybe this is it. Padded base, substring, 64, replace, blah, 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 blah. From base 64. Nope, this ain't it. This ain't doing it. I don't think this is, I think this is a built-in thing. It must be doing a built-in thing because it doesn't, it's not making sense as to UTF get string. Somewhere in this process, when it returns back the value in this base64 call, the token part, it's just the first part. It's the first thing. It's just got to be decrypted or deserialized. And when it does it, it's checking to see if it's base 64, and then it's checking the padding for whatever reason, and then it's converting it from base 64. So whatever this thing does, and I'm pretty sure that's a built-in thing. It says convert, throw helper, base 64 car. Pretty sure. See, source link, I don't know, that's, yeah, it's coming into a library. It's not something I can easily edit. But what I may need to do, if I want this to be something nicer, I should probably translate it myself from the role. But something about this base 64, it doesn't know how to read that path as role, and it's able to do name identifier, but it's not able to do, it's like it looks at name identifier and convert and says sub, the subscriber, whatever it's doing. But somewhere along that same lines, when we come in here and we create this payload, or it's actually, I think it's here, sub, and then we got JTI, which is right there, and then we have this, which it does not read well. So I think, let's do this. Now we got to see if it's null first, right? And then, I mean, I don't know what the best place to deserialize this is. I feel like maybe the best place might be after the payload is created. So like maybe here, or here. Let's go dot replace. Oops. And we're going to go / role. Whoops. Old car. Okay, we're going to go probably this, right? / role. And we're going to do / oh, we want to replace the entire string because it's got to be the entire thing, which isn't great because if this ever changes, now it says 2008, so it's a pretty old link. So maybe. And we're going to go here and call it role. Let's see what that does. Let's see if that gets me anywhere. So we're going to say, well, I'll just run this because it's going to blow up. I'm going to log in again. F5. And we got a payload. That's 6. And now it says roll. Okay, so now we have roll. Now it doesn't have a value for roll. It just says string. Because I probably don't have a role defined, and maybe that's why. Maybe I'm not providing a role, and it's like going, I don't know what to do with this. Even though it's expecting one, like the code expects one, but it's not getting one. All right, so now we have role. Let's see if this is going to be nice to me and work, because role exists. It still doesn't work. So all that effort to get my payload to show valid values here, and it doesn't know what to do with them. So I don't know why it's blowing up. I can't. And now I'm stumped, because I thought maybe it was because my IDs are wrong, but now it's not getting. Can I go in? Is this a function that's local? I mean, I don't even know. You'd think I should know that, right? Get claim value. Okay, so payload JSON, not found message. I mean, it's not even blowing up going in here. I mean, if it was, I mean, if it's an error, I don't understand why it's even a problem, because I mean, if it's an error, I should be going to the exception handler. Why is it not going to the, why is it just jumping to the end of the code? I mean, oh, wait a minute, this is a switch. Oh, that's not airing out. What the heck? This is a switch. This is not setting all the values. It's just setting the value I asked for. But did it go in here? It's still not working, because if it was working, I'd go to the next line that comes after this. So we are getting a flaw. Even though, okay, so we got to the switch, we exit the value and we're returning it. So we got F. Alright, so we go in here. I don't think we're even going in to get claim value though. See, we're going down here. It's good. But then I go into, I should be going in to get claim value right here. Okay, we are in here. Try get value. Claim type sub. Okay. This is what? 1, 2, 3 parameters. 1, 2, 3 parameters. Oh, this dictionary. Oh, okay. So this dictionary is string. And then the payload. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 parameters. Okay, so we got 3 parameters. And we've got sub, GTI row. Okay, that's all good. But why is this not returning something? Oh. Right. Alright, let's take this, go to my immediate window. A local parameter named value cannot be declared in this scope because that name is used in an enclosed local scope to define a local or parameter. What? A local or parameter named value cannot be declared in the scope because that name is used in an enclosing local scope to define a local or parameter. What is value? What is value here? It says value.toString. Well, where the heck is that? You notice that there's not a declaration for value? Okay, so shouldn't there be like, oh, because it's coming back as a var out value. Oh, okay, so it's, so is it supposed to be, no, it's an out value. Okay, so value is the value that's .toString. Okay, so, and it's declared as a var, but it says it can't do that. You can't do that. But why? Why are you not allowing me to do that? So what if I just changed its name? Alright, stop. Alright, so what if I just change its name? And we'll just call it val. I don't know, var val, the val var. I don't know why it would think that I'm double declaring it, but something about it being local or whatever. Or maybe that's because I was trying to do it in the immediate window. It didn't like it. No, that might be it. It might be that I'm trying to do it in the immediate window and it's trying to redeclare it in the immediate window. That's probably what was going on, which means it won't make any difference that I did this. Actually, it will, because it'll allow me to try that as a var value. I can do my immediate window and it should work now because I changed it to val. Alright, so we're going back in here. Oh, nope. It will not let me even go in there. How weird. Alright, so do this again. So some reason I can go in there if I step into it, but I... Oops. So if I go in here, I can apparently go in and step into it. And I'll go back here. Oops. True. True what? That's not supposed to be a thing. True. Oh, because try get value is just trying it. It came back true. Oh. Alright, so I gotta go here. Then I gotta do same thing it did. Let's just say val dot toString, and then we're gonna say colon not found. Variable already exists? What? Not found? Oops. Nope. See, I can't do that. It's got to be value. And it's not found. Alright, something's weird. Alright, so this little problem is a problem. Okay, so I can't do value and do it in the same string apparently, because it doesn't, there's something about this guy syntactically being broken. I don't know why. Something it doesn't like. So what if, all right, let's stop this again. And then we go, just say, I mean, does it have to be declared inside the string? I don't think so, right? Var value has what, string? Var value as string? No, var value, no. Var value. And then we'll just say equals nothing, I guess. And then we'll just go here. Then we're going to go value. Again, going to put it right there. Pass it in as that, and then we'll just do that. What's the problem here? Unnecessary. Oh. I take that. Well, I mean, I guess it could be, but I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I defaulted it to a value. I mean, I can do this just to make it happy, but I'm defaulting it to an empty string. Nope, doesn't like it. Wait, what do I do? Where's the problem? The syntax error. Oh, where is the problem here? here. Oops. Nope, that's not it. Where am I? What's the problem? Why won't it let me identify this as a string, as a null string? I mean, I guess it's probably saying it could be null because it could be passed back to me as null. I hope it doesn't. But yeah, if it's going about, if saying it's not null because I'm passing it null, it's possibly null because it can come back as null. Can I do that? No. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really, there's no way to trap it. No. Alright, so that's not going to work. Let's just go ahead and leave it. I'm going to let it pretend to be a null. Like it could be a null, but ugh, gosh darn it. That's a problem. Out string to out system dot text JSON element. Oh, great. So this is supposed to be something else. It's not a string. It's a var. Even though I said var. Oh, so I can't even say var here. Can I just do this and take that out? Or is it has to be declared as something if you said it that way, huh? That's probably why you can't do it as an out, because it's going to go, well, if it's going to be a var type must be initialized. What is this expecting it to be? JSON element. What if I just call this a JSON element? JSON element. Now, I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to come back as a JSON element. So let's try that. Here. Now, we'll go down to our guy here. And this has to go away. Aha! We got value back. We have value back. All right, let's see what this does. Still didn't work. Okay, so we got a value that came back. It was what I wanted. I'm going to do a... I'm going to see if it's truly just breaking. It might just truly be breaking something. I don't know what's breaking now because it's getting the value I want, but we're going to go underscore logger dot log information. We're going to just say token value. Here, here, and try to do this reload bit again. Nope, still doesn't like it. Cannot convert from token payload value to string. What? Oh. 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 So, this is weird. Okay, so it's a switch. Token value is not a singular value? What is token value? Token payload value. Okay, so we're providing the token payload value I want, and we're going to return that value. Oh, I think I see what's going on. Let's do this. I don't know why this is not returning nicely, but we're going to do this instead. Return. I don't think it's expecting a token payload value, to be honest. I'm going to say var or actually it's, what is it? Token payload value result. No? What am I actually trying to return here? String result. Equals. Now we're going to take this result, put it here. Now I'm going to say here. Alright, let's see. We have result. That should allow us to log whatever it thinks it's returning, which should be something, right? I mean, it should be a thing. Let's go ahead and run it. I mean, I'm kind of getting, it's like I keep running into weird little hitches. So it's like I get close, but then something just breaks on me. I don't know what it is. There's always some little weird problem. Well, I guess I'll know in a minute if anything I did here is broken. So we're back in here. Now this should return something. I mean, we know that the value is good, but then we go here and come back, and then it's the next line. It doesn't even go to the next line because it doesn't need to. It's a switch. So now we are here. We got our results, which should say what that is. Yes. And we hit F10, return result. Now, is it a string? Am I even actually asking for a string here? Because I did set string as a result. Yeah, it's a string. Okay, so we are returning it as a string. We got F10. Oh, here, still fine. I mean, I don't know. I would think return wouldn't do the extra stuff. But then we blow up. We're not even going back. We're not going back to my code. We're supposed to arrive here. or you know, go to the next line that's here. I mean, whatever happening, something is not coming back. I mean, this is coming back as a string. Do I even need to do that? I mean, this get off value is it returns a string. But why can I implicitly convert type system threading tasks dot task string to string? Oh, that's something like that. Okay. Why is it system threading tasks? Is it maybe because this is supposed to be an await? Is that an await thing? It's an async. Oh, okay. Maybe that's the problem. Should I be doing this as an await? Man, it's like I'm just inching along one line at a time. Problem? Yep. Problem? Yep. Problem? Yep. And I go spend a bunch of time trying to solve the problem, and ultimately I still end up with the next line is a problem, you know? Just, jeez. Holy moly. Okay, so let's try this again. And I gotta keep, because it won't let me make changes. There's no hot reload. I don't understand why that is. But, doesn't like it. Really? So I go here, and go here, alright? So if the problem is simply that it's an await, then we should come back properly right now. Ah, we came back properly. We came back properly. What the heck line is that? What's going on here, man? That's all kinds of stuff. New claim types, email, add other claims as needed. Claim principal, claims identity. And you return URL. Okay. I don't understand, where does it go? Now it's got an exception again. Whatever. And I don't even have a thing in there. Navigation exception. Oh. Wait a minute. Just let that run. Still didn't work. There was something about, what was it that I did last time? There was something about the way it has to handle like redirects or something. Yeah, let's just run this. Let's go fast. Nope. Still blowing up. Oh gosh, I tell you, man, it's killing me. Killing me. I don't know what to. I don't know what the problem is. I'm really. It's like a one step at a. It's like one step. There's always another line that wants to explode on me. And I don't know why I can't get past this problem here. It's really frustrating. Something going on. Okay, so we're getting back to the login page now. And then we get here, and we're basically blowing up at this line. It's not redirecting back. It doesn't want to redirect to here, and it just says, well, I don't know, it's navigation exception, whatever that is. It's not telling me. Let's see here. Logger dot log error. Is there already an error by chance? Nope. Wait. Help. Exception. Navigation exception. That's not helpful at all. Log error. Can I go up here and go nx and then go down here and go nx dot message? I don't know what this is going to do. I mean, it's probably just going to be the same dumb thing, but try it again. See if it wants to tell me why it doesn't like that. Because there's something here that it doesn't like about my, I don't know, my navigation. And I don't know what it is. It doesn't like using the hash? I don't know. Oh. Okay. Why doesn't it like, oh, because it's not spelled right. Of course. Because case sensitivity. Try again. Exception of type. Doesn't tell you nothing. Just says exception of type navigation was thrown. It's not even, there's no details. It's just a navigation exception. I don't know, man. Getting really stumped by this. Alright, so let's go see. Oops. Alright, I want to type. Why is my type? My typing not working. Okay, that's not the problem. Oh, now it's typing. Whatever. Getting navigation exception when using navigation manager return to home page with this code. That's actually, I know what it says, so we'll just put the value in there. Let's see what the heck it says. Sample it out. For Blazor. Check the URL path. Make sure that. Well, it does. Because I've had it. It's worked before, so I know that's the home page. If you're using Blazor instance, ensure the navigation is injected properly and you are using it in a valid context. Button on click. Maybe I should use navigation manager.navigate to, which is what this stupid redirect does, but it's supposed to be catching errors. You know, it's supposed to, it's weird. There's a bug that redirect to basically encapsulates navigation manager. Watch. I think that's what I was looking at. All right, so if I go here, I go to definition. Go to implementation. All right, so we got this redirect to. It does navigate to, but then it says, during static rendering, navigate to throws a navigation exception, which is handled by the framework as a redirect. So as long as this is called from a statically rendered identity component, invalid operation exception is never thrown. So I'm using a redirect to that's supposed to be going through and supposed to be going through and just avoiding that error, but obviously it's not. I'm still getting it. Redirect manager. I mean, obviously it works. It's not a syntax, or I don't have it declared. But it doesn't. Why? It just says navigation error. Navigation exception is all it is. Doesn't tell you why, what, when. And redirect 2 is supposed to help avoid it, but it's still not happening. Still not happening. Why can't I redirect back? Set correctly. The home page. And it's like totally pointless error. I mean, it's no point even logging it again because it just logs it anyway. There's not an actual message related to this. It just says navigation exception thrown. Component navigation exception was thrown. Huh. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Okay. I feel like that. Okay. I'm going to take this line out. Just for now. And then I'm going to go this. I'm going to go here. In this code, how would I best redirect to the home page? Of my Blazor, my .NET 8 Blazor application at the point of the comment redirect to home. Because I'm obviously doing something wrong. I'm getting an error. I don't like it. So I'm doing something that it is not appreciative of. See, it uses navigation.navigate too. Oh, they have navigation managers up there, so inject navigation manager. So I got navigation manager, and it's just called navigation. They use a navigate too. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Whatever's happening, it doesn't like it. It's putting this in. I can't seem to navigate the home page. It doesn't like it. Don't know why. It's yelling at me. It's calling me names, telling me I'm a jerk for trying this. Oops, navigation. This is supposed to be navigation manager because I'm using navigation manager. It's called navigation manager. I tried redirect 2. It didn't work. now I'm trying to do base. Yeah, I'm just going straight. I go straight to navigate to instead of using the redirect to, which is just another way to get around it because there's an error and I can't find how to get around it because obviously just saying don't error is not cutting it. Holy moly, I tell you. Yeah, load up. Oh, we don't even need this anymore. That's not even a problem anymore. Problem is right here. I've solved everything except how to get back to my home page. Which is pretty pathetic. It's like, come on, this would be like the easiest thing there is to do. But Blazor has tripped me up at every turn, man. Alright. Just see what happens here. Nope. Come on. It's not taking me home. It just refuses to take me to the home page. I don't know why I can't get to the home page. Anybody have an idea, man? I'm seriously stumped on this. I don't know how to get past this problem. It's funny because this is like, why is it so difficult? Is there like maybe a way that I should be like not doing it in this class and let it return from the login? Is it because I'm in the wrong? Should I let the UI portion of this do it? I don't know. I think it's time for me to take a lunch. I don't know. It's such an easy spot. I don't understand why. I've got everything else working, but I can't get it to navigate back to the home page. Ugh. All right. I'm gonna stop. I need to take a lunch and see what's going on. Maybe just clear my brain. I'll try something else.